Walter White has entered the chat. Yeah, science. Bitch. What's a non-sexual thing that you find super hot? Not safe for work. This is a bit lame, but I really like watching it when my husband buckles and or unbuckles his belt. I think it stems from watching Indiana Jones buckling his belt in Raiders of the Lost Ark. It's pretty hot. I have a real Pavlovian response to the sound of my husband unbuckling his belt. Same. He could just be readjusting, but my eyes light up, haha. Honestly, same. And when he folds the belt in half in his hands to lay it somewhere. OMG. Jots down notes. Men that can cook. I'm passable myself. I won't destroy a meal or anything, but I've always enjoyed food. I've had an ex who was a great cook, and once I took a bite, no joke, there was this total rush of attraction. Walter White has entered the chat. Yeah, science. Bitch. The newest menu item at Los Pollos Hermanos. A sense of humor, especially if they're capable of laughing at themselves. Some people take themselves too seriously these days. I've always said that if you take yourself seriously and you fall down, people will laugh at you. But if you're a goof and laugh at yourself and then you fall down, people will laugh with you. I agree. A good sense of humor is a sign of intelligence and the attractive ability to find joy in everyday things. Summarizes me going from primary to high school pretty well. I took myself way too seriously until I was around 15, then I made my goofiness part of my personality and my self-esteem is far higher now at 18. I always say that you have to be able to laugh at yourself, otherwise you'll be miserable. White button-down shirts, rolled-up sleeves. I can't even begin to describe their power over me. The color of the shirt does not matter to me, just please roll up the sleeves. Lol, how high is your preference? Just loosely opened and rolled up ones to show a little wrist, or the clean double fold for full forearm exposure. Don't go past the elbows usually. If you do right below the elbow, it gives this effect of ever so slightly cutting off your circulation. But it makes your veins pop out a little too, and it even makes my skinny ass look like I might have some muscles. Spoiler alert, I don't. Intelligence. More specifically social and emotional intelligence, the kind of intelligence where they are not afraid to admit they don't know something, change their views when learning new facts and not be a dick to other people for not knowing something. Logical mathematical intelligence is great to have, but there's a 50-50 chance the people with that type of intelligence are Sheldon Y, which is extremely unattractive. Yes. Someone who knows their shit but also knows when they don't know shit. Emotional intelligence is so underrated. Guys who are shy. Quiet but shy ones are always really nice and some of them are super hot. Don't get me wrong, there's some shy guys who do look a bit not nice, but some shy dudes are really hot and when you speak to them they get really flustered and blush. That's how me and my boyfriend met. He was sitting alone in class and I had nowhere to sit, so I sat next to him. A few minutes in I asked him how his day was and he got really flustered and was speaking nervously. Eventually me and him became friends, then we got together and life's been great since. Shyness unchecked turns to social awkwardness, at least for me. My wife is this type of shy. I once saw her forget her bag in a taxi. The taxi drove off and she just waved at the driver, too shy to say anything. When we met I realized someone needs to be there to speak up for this girl. Married 4 years and have a baby now. I still need to talk for her all the time, lol. The other day at the dinner table all 3 kids were losing their shit over various nonsense. We couldn't calm any of them because you could barely hear yourself think. And my usually rather quiet wife, who avoids conflict and who I have maybe heard raise her voice on only 1 or 2 occasions, roared enough. For a few seconds after you could hear a pin drop. It was so sexy. The quiet ones are always the scarier ones when pushed in a corner. When a guy is reversing the car and he puts his arm on the passenger seat chair and looks behind, while I'm in the passenger seat. Something so sexy about it. Agree. Mourning the loss of this move because of backup cameras. Now you can have men who confidently Uber everywhere. This is so oddly specific and yet. Yes lol. I heard about this and tried it to impress my so. Nearly crashed. I hadn't realized how much I use my wing mirrors for reversing before then. So I just rolled up my shirt sleeves to just before my elbows instead. Cat ears. I swear I'm not a furry. Yeah, keep telling yourself that. My girlfriend bought cat ears and thigh-highs just for me. I need to marry this girl. Okay. We get it. You got a GF. No need to flex. Strange one, but I find someone wearing a watch kinda hot. No clue where that comes from. Just love the way they look on people, which is weird cause I can't stand wearing one myself. I looked over at my partner's arm once when we were diddling and for some reason noticed his watch. After this I caught myself thinking, man. Like random times I glance down and see his watch throughout the day. Was honestly a little bummed when he switched to his Apple Watch. I don't get it. I don't care what watch the person is wearing. Just love the way a watch looks on someone's arm. This video's target is 50 likes. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to indietts if you like our videos. I will see you in the next video.